prayer, sweet hour of prayer that calls me from a world of care and beats me at my Father's throne. Mhm. Make all my wants and wishes known in seasons of distress and grief. My soul has often found relief and all escape the tempter's snare by thy return, sweet hour of prayer, sweet hour of prayer, sweet hour of prayer. Thy way shall my petition bear to him who's true and faithfulness. Mm-hmm. 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 Ooh, I love you. I love you. I love you all today because you care for me in such a special way. And I will praise you. I lift you up and I magnify your name. Mm. That's why my heart is filled with praise. My heart, my mind, my soul belongs to you. You gave the price. You paid the price for me. Oh, yes, you did. Way back on Calvary. And I will praise you. I'll lift you up and I magnify your name. That's why my heart is filled with praise. If I fall, don't let me stay there too long. When I'm down, pick me up. I know I'm not perfect, but I deserve another chance, a second chance. Oh, yeah, yeah. Can you help me say if I fall? Good morning, Destiny. Don't let me stay there too long. When I'm down, pick me up. I know I'm not perfect, but I deserve another chance, a second chance. Oh, yeah, yeah. Just for me, just for me. Jesus came and did it just for me. Oh, just for me. Just for me. Oh, Jesus came and did it just for me. Just for me. Just for me. Jesus came and did it just for me. Oh, just for me. Just for me. Oh, Jesus came and did it just for me. Just for me. Just for me. Oh, Jesus came and did it just for me. Yeah, Lord, just for me. Just for me. Jesus came and did it just for me. Oh, just for me. Just for me. Oh, Jesus came and did it just for me. I feel like going on. I feel like going on. Though trials, good morning, Denzel. Trials may come on every night. I feel like going on. Oh, Proverbs 30 once again in the Clear Word devotional paraphrase. If you never heard of it, you might want to check it out. And I don't know how to say this word. Agur. And I'm thinking it's agar. Agar. Anyway, these are the words of Agar, son of Japheth, spoken to Ethiel and Ucal. Sometimes I think I'm more like a dumb animal than a man because I don't have the sense that a man should have. I have not learned to be wise, and I don't know God the way I should. Who has been in heaven and come down to tell us about God? Who is so strong that he can hold the wind in his hands? Who set the boundaries of the oceans and wrapped them around the earth like a garment? Who decided what size the earth should be and made it so? Who did all this? What is his name and the name of his son? Surely you know. Every word of God is sure. He is a shield to all who come to him for protection. Do not add to what he has said or take away from what it has if you know more than he does. He will reprove you and show that you're a liar. O Lord, I ask two things of you before I die, and please do not deny them. Keep me from lying and being dishonest. And don't make me either rich or poor, but do provide my daily bread. If I have too much, I won't realize my need for you. If I have too little, I might become desperate and steal, disgracing the name of my God. Never criticize a servant in front of his master. His master will curse you and make you pay for what you have said. There are those who curse their own fathers and hate their own mothers. There are those who are always pure in their own eyes without realizing how sinful they are. Those who are righteous in their own eyes look down on others. Some people's teeth are like swords, and they take advantage of everyone they can, especially the poor and needy. Greed is like a leech. It has two daughters who keep saying, "Give me, give me." There are three things that are never satisfied, and four things that never say, "Stop, it's enough." These are the grave, the barren womb, the thirsty desert, and a fire burning out of control. He who makes fun of his father and refuses to obey his mother will meet a violent death. There are three things that amaze me and four things at which I marvel. These are the way an eagle soars, the way a snake glides across smooth rock, the way a huge ship sails on the sea, and the way a man falls in love with a woman. A wife who is an adulteress comes home and sits down to eat as if nothing has happened. There are three things that people can't stand, and four things that won't be, and four things they won't tolerate. These are a servant who makes himself king, a fool glutted with food, a hateful woman who gets married, and a servant girl who tries to take the place of her mistress. Four things on earth are small, yet they are extremely wise. These are ants. Though they are small, they are wise enough to store up their winter's food during the summer. Rock rabbits. Though they are frail, they know enough to make their homes among the boulders. Swarms of locusts. Though they have no king, they advance in formation. And lizards. Though they are easily caught, yet you will find them living in places. There are three things that are impressive when they walk, and four things that have a stately bearing. These are a lion, which is mighty among beasts and afraid of nothing, a strutting rooster in front of hens, a he-goat facing a challenger, and a king surrounded by his troops. If you've been foolish enough to brag about yourself, put your hand over your mouth and be quiet. If you've been foolish enough to plan evil, stop and think before you act. Just as surely as churning milk produces butter and hitting someone in the nose produces blood, so stirring up anger will bring on trouble. Just as surely as churning milk produces butter and hitting someone in the nose produces blood, so stirring up anger will bring on trouble. And I think I forgot to say, but that was Proverbs chapter 30, because today is what? The 30th of December. Tomorrow will be the 31st. And then before we blink our eyes, it will be 2025. Where did the time go? Were we acting foolish during the time that 2024 went on day by day? What did I do with my time? What did you do with your time? Many days I know I acted foolish in 2024. Many days. I can't repeat that in 2025. I don't know about you, but I'm just talking about me. Gotta do better. Gotta do better for myself. Gotta do better for my daughter. And like this one lady said, I have to do better for the generations to come, because my actions right now, they will affect the generations to come in my family. The choices that I make. The choices that you make will affect the generations to come in your family. Oh, mighty, mighty God. God, if it had not been for you by my side, where, oh, where would I be? God, I thank you for a new day. Thanking you, God, for waking me up this morning, giving me a voice to speak, because I'm aware that there's many people right now who they don't have a voice to speak. They don't have eyes to see or hands to move or feet to walk. Some people are dependent on devices to help them relieve their bodies of urine or of feces, things that we take for granted. We feel like everything is going to be normal, and then suddenly life comes and changes everything. So help us to give thanks. Help us to be grateful for our body functioning. And if there is someone who's listening who has health concerns, health issues that are debilitating, health issues that are hindering, God, I pray that you will give them comfort, healing, and patience to stay the course. Medical issues can be frustrating, they can be overwhelming, they can be depressing. But I pray that you will give us the tools. There are many tools that can help us if we make better life choices. Sometimes those are beneficial. As for me, I know I need to drink more water. So I just pray that you would help us to use the tools that we already have, exercising, and help us not to look at it as a resolution, but help us to see it as a life choice. A life choice because we want to do better for ourselves. God, I thank you for your death on the cross for our sins. And again, I ask you that you will forgive me. You know me inside and out. You know that my heart is not always right. But I thank you for your blood that restores me and cleanses me and gives me a new start each and every day. God, I pray that you'll look over my daughter, guide her, protect her. This world is changing. This big old world is becoming rapidly evil. And I pray not only for my child, but everyone's child that's listening and those who will listen down the road. God, I pray that you'll cover our children, protect us. I pray that you'll give us the wisdom and the discernment. That means that you're going to give us the mind to choose what is good, to choose what is beneficial for our lives. Help us always to remember that you are God and you are God alone. Yes, I'm aware that some don't believe, but that's a personal choice. But as for me, I believe. And God, I'm trusting you today with my life. Help me to do what you would have me to do today. Help me to seek to do your will today. God, I pray a special prayer for my mom today and everyone who has parents who are still with us, with them. We cover our parents today, whether we have a good relationship with them or not. And if we don't have a good relationship, I pray that you will mend the broken relationships today. Some have broken relationships with their family members, with their children. Many things in life bring stress, and I pray that you would help us to free ourselves of the things that bring us stress, that could cause a stroke, could cause a heart attack, could cause an aneurysm, could cause many things. Help us to learn to free our souls so that we can forever praise you, my God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen and amen and amen. Good morning, my people, my YouTube family, my YouTube community, and even the trolls. Good morning. My eyes are saying that they are dry. I keep falling in love with him over and over and over again. I keep falling in love with him over and over again. He gets sweeter and sweeter as the days go by. Oh, what a love between my Lord and I. I keep falling in love with him over and over again. Ah. Do, 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 do. Hello, everyone who has said hi. Alberto, Cat1246, Sophia. Yo to you, Emma. I hope you feel well soon, Destiny. And I hope you go to the doctor today. Thank you, Sophia. Emma Rose. Why are you and Destiny sick? What is going on with you guys? Nika was sick too. Maybe I hope she's okay. That's because she didn't come in yesterday. What time and day is it for you? It is Monday. And right now it's 3:42, Sophia, if you're still here. All right, Paul Brewer. Oh, Nika, you're in the building. What happened to you yesterday? I hope you were okay and all that good. Paul, don't come in with the drama, okay? Don't even bring it in here. Don't even, at least you're paying attention. You heard all the animals that I mentioned, and I hope you heard the proverbs that came with them, Mr. Paul. I hope you heard the lessons, Mr. Paul. I hope you got it. Good morning, Cleo. Oh, you're going to choose to be respectful tonight, Paul? Mm-hmm. You're not even being funny already. I'm going to leave you alone. How are you doing this morning, Cleo? Cleo Sky Rain. Did you get the charcoal, Denzel? You keep on talking about you feel like puking. Fine Firanocelic. Firanocelic. I'm not sure how your name is said, but good morning to you. It is like 3:45 in the morning. Yeah. And I'm up. I went to bed early. It's been like rainy and gray and dark, like for I don't know, like 8 days now. And then I went out there when I took Mocha out to go potty about an hour ago. Probably more than an hour ago, maybe about an hour and a half ago. And I had to put the tent back up which it was not that easy this time. It was easier the last time. And I got wet because that thing is like soaking wet. And because of the way the tent folded, and then the part at the top where it's like mesh, it's almost like it flooded inside the tent, of course, because the rain got in. So now I'm gonna have to like go in and kind of mop it out. So that'll be an adventure today. I need to do it kind of early because I think it's gonna get to be in the 70s today, which is kind of warm. And then I'm gonna need to let my tent dry out. And this time when it dries out, I need to put it away before it gets wet again. And yeah, that's what's going on. The weather was really rough yesterday. I don't know if you were living in that zone where we got those tornado warnings. It actually felt like a tornado came here. Maybe the tornado did come in somebody's backyard, but thankfully it did not. Thankfully it did not um, come to our address. So how are you doing this morning? And if you're new here, good afternoon, good morning, good night, depending on where your time zone is. But I'm in Florida, USA. Florida. Florida, USA. And I hope that you're doing well wherever you are. All right. Now that I've greeted the good people, let's talk to the people that are not doing what's good. Why is it? Help me understand. Why is it that there are always people who are bullying the good people? Why? Don't you have something better to do with your time? Don't you have something better to do with your time? I'm just wondering. FHVKBD, what's up? An evildoer has entered the chat. You're probably right. Evildoer has entered the chat. But I am going to look at the good. The good outweighs the bad. How are you doing, FHVKBD? Oh, because of the way I'm saying it? I'm just saying it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Flow Rider. Welcome to everybody in the chat. Thank you for coming in. Oh, I forgot I can't do that, can I? I cannot do that right now. Thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you for the likes, guys. So where are you from? I see 8 of you right now. Maybe there are 10 of you. I know I'm one of them because I'm in the chat as well. So there are actually 7 of you. I know where some of you are from. Where are the other of you from that I've never met before? Or are you returning people? Are you returning people? Somebody's about to take a vacation again. Mike Murphy, Mobile, Alabama. You came back, Mike Murphy. How are you doing? I thought you said you're going to email me. I remember you. What happened with that, Mr. Mike Murphy? Mr. Mike Murphy? I keep falling in love with him over and over, over and over again. I'm good. I text. Okay. Venture Morris, what's up? I see you in the building. You don't have to I already said I don't know why some people choose to be bullies. Now, that breaking and healing channel, if you're like me and you're broken and you've been through a lot and you need a place to shed good news and bad news, I'm inviting you to join that channel. But don't join it if you don't feel like you fit the team. But that's my other channel, Breaking and Healing. What you mean, WYM? Is that what that means? What you mean? I'm not up on the latest little whatever you call it, but I'm going to think you said what you mean. WYM. I don't know. I'm not even going to think about it too hard. You got your earphones on, Venture Morse? I see your little green man with his blue earmuffs on, whatever you call them things. Those people that like to buy those expensive things on their ear. Why am I up? Why not be up? Why are you up? You're in another time zone, if I remember correctly. It's 3:50 here. This is actually normal time for me to get up. And I think I'm going to go to Walmart this morning. So that's one reason. I went to bed early. Whenever I go to bed early, and I wasn't feeling good. Those who were with me yesterday, I was having a lot of chest pain yesterday. So I was really taking it easy yesterday. Really taking it easy yesterday. I probably was having a mild heart attack. You know, when you're having a mild heart attack, it doesn't mean that you're going to fall to the ground. But my chest was like really hurting. And I mean, really hurting. Bad. Bad, bad. But anyway, maybe it was the atmospheric pressures or whatever because of all the tornado-like weather. I don't know, but I was really not feeling well. But thank God I do feel better this morning. And I don't have any grits, so somebody needs to go get some grits. There's no life without grits in my morning time if I don't have grits. I don't really feel like oatmeal. So I'm thinking Walmart opens at 6 o'clock. And so I need to be there. I might leave, depending on how the weather is, because the weather is funny. It's not raining right now, but it has been raining. You know the feeling, Mike Murphy, you got heart problems? Okay, Paul. That's legit. Thanks for sharing what you like to eat. Well, but when I go to bed, I go to bed. When I wake up, I wake up. It is what it is. I went to bed actually before the sun went down. So that should tell you, the sun goes down about, well, complete darkness is like by 6 p.m. And I'm sure I was sleeping already. And then I woke up. And then my dog woke me up because she wanted to go potty. And then I've just been awake. And I haven't been on early, so I said, let me get on early this morning to read the word, put some good thoughts in my head. Denzel, I hope you're taking care of yourself. I think, oh, you have 2 stents. Bless you. I barely survived the cardio-cath procedure. My arm is still like feeling like handicapped. I can't hardly lift anything too long with my hand. Going up in your artery with that stuff that they do. Yeah. But I didn't have to have any stents at the time, but I did have blockage, but not blockage enough to where I needed to have stents put in. Thank God. But we shall see. I just did a test last Tuesday, almost a week ago now. And I go back to the doctor on the 14th to see what's what. You have a heart what next month? So but I see you moderating though. Your eyes can't be closed too much because I see you taking care of Mr. Paul with himself. You got one eye open, you're peeping out your eyes. But Paul was about to take a long vacation. Let him keep on. Oh, a heart cath. You have to keep doing those? I guess so. When I got up here, because I actually got sick down in South Florida, and then when I got back up here, and I went to another cardiologist because you have to check in after I got out of the hospital. I think we're going to be just long as we believe it. I think we're going to be just long as we believe it. Okay. Go to sleep. You're getting very tired. Please don't open your eyes. Just go to sleep. Be quiet, Paul. But anyway, they were trying to get me to do another cardio cath, and I was like, in my mind, I was like, my mouth said, no, I just had that like a few days ago. Why would I do that again? Why would I have somebody drug me up to put me to sleep again to go up in my artery to my heart? I'm like, you guys better go pull those records from the other hospital. And I hope I never have to do that again. I mean, seriously, that procedure, it goes into your vein as if like you're getting an injection or whatever, but it just goes through your vein, whatever they did while I was sleeping, because I was sleeping, and into my heart. All I know is when I woke up, my hand, my arm, and if Mike Murphy is telling the truth, then he can testify. I don't know. They didn't go through my groin because they can go through your groin artery or your hand artery. They prep you for both, and then they're like, if this one doesn't work, if they can't get the little micro camera or whatever they call that thing that goes up in there, if it doesn't work in your arm, they're gonna go down in your groin. And if you don't know what that means that big vein that's right there, like in the crevice between your genitalia and your hip. And when I woke up and I saw it on my hand, I said, thank you, God. Because if they had gone there, I would have had to stay in the bed. I forget for how long, because if not, you would bleed out because of the fact of that procedure going up into your to your groin. Let me tell you, Sister Nika, when I saw it on my arm, even though it was hurt very painful on my arm, I was thankful that it was not down in my groin. Let me tell you. I was like, yeah. You did both? Oh wow. I can only imagine how that worked out. If it was bad, because I couldn't like do anything with my arm for like a month. And even after a month, it was still hurting. It was bad. That's what I'm like. I'm not looking forward to doing that again, ever again. So hopefully they did enough last Tuesday with that other stuff that made me feel like I was having a heart attack to find out what's going on. They claim it was supposed to be the best test that I should have gotten before, but it wasn't available at that company. And I hope that that procedure will give me all the answers I need. Pretty good. Left 2 hours after. You left 2 hours after. Really? Well, I was in the hospital for like 3.5 days. And so while I was there, they just kept doing all these tests on me. I left the next day after that procedure. By the time they did this and that and that and that, then I left that next day. It wasn't about to send me out of there because I was not doing well. Your heart is good now? Why you keep spelling my name wrong on purpose? I'm guessing you do see my name pinned at the bottom and you see how to spell my name, but yet you keep on spelling my name differently. Why? Or you think you have a good doctor? At my doctor's office, I keep seeing the what you call it, PRN, and in a lot of cases, a lot of doctors' offices they use the understudy or whatever you call it. But they're often overbooked because my cardiologist is only in the office 2 days out of the month. And so whenever I do go, it's like they're packed. He's packed. Or I should say his schedule is packed for the day. But anyway, the PRN, she seems knowledgeable, so I don't really have an issue with it. God is so good to me. God is so good to me. Let me see if it's going to rain today. That's what I need to know. I think it's supposed to be raining all week. Brother Joshua, welcome. You dated a girl named Veda? Or is it Vada? Vada. Vada. Never heard that name before. Thanks for sharing. Vada. My name is Veda, so that must be Vada. But my mommy calls me Veda, so don't you dare call me Veda. Mommy says my name is Veda, and that's what it is. Don't call me Veda. Even though a lot of my classmates call me Veda. Phonetically speaking, yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. But my mommy says my name is Veda. That's what it is, and I'm sticking to it. Now, looking at it, it's not supposed to really rain today. We have like a 2% chance in Johnston. Looks like we might be free of rain. Apopka has rain today. Tallahassee's not supposed to have rain. Palatkina's supposed to have rain. Gainesville has 2% chance rain. So who is without rain? Oh, wow. Lauderdale Lakes has rain. Texas is without rain. All right. The rain is like it's here and there everywhere. The rain is here and there and everywhere. Who's still in Florida? Me? Oh, it's not random. You're just sharing Brother Jay, and it's okay. Hers was pronounced the same as you, I think. But my name is not Vada. My name is Vita. Not sure how to type that out. Vada. I would type it with like A's. Oh, my big Paul, you did both. All right. You trying to go back to sleep, Sister Nika? Hmm. Yeah. But anyway, how are you doing this morning, Brother Jay? Brother Jay. Did you go to work tonight? Did you go to work tonight? Welcome to the live. Hi. Maybe I will go back to sleep, but I doubt it. I doubt it. And I think I really need to go because I need some super glue and I need some grits. And then I'm going to start buying other things that I don't need. You know how it is when you go to Walmart. Hi, Mart. I don't know what country you're in, but country you are in. But guess what? It's almost 2025. I need to get up and do something. I need to polish my nails. I never did polish my nails. I didn't do it on Saturday because I was running late. Maybe I'll get up and do that in a little while. Oh, no. Thank you. Paul is too much. Can't put in. No. I was like, enough already. When he started talking about the whiskey stuff and all that foolishness, he's got to get out. I can't sleep. Got to leave at 4. You're working, Mike Murphy? Now, Mike Murphy, didn't you tell me that you were blind? So where are you going at 4 o'clock in the morning? I'm just saying. If I remember correctly, didn't you tell me that you were blind? But I guess just because you're leaving doesn't mean that you're going by driving, right? Because if you're blind, then surely you can't be driving. So how are you leaving? You calling an Uber or a Lyft or something? Or are you going with somebody that's taking you wherever you're going? Just wondering. Inquiring minds want to know. Oh, wow. A survivor of that plane that went down. Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan. I've had some people in the comments from Azerbaijan. It crashed in what, Kazakhstan on Wednesday last week. Wow. I can't imagine. Family taking me to dialysis. Oh, okay. A friend of mine, she goes to dialysis. She's probably on her way now. Because I think she has to be there at 6 o'clock. She usually leaves about 5 o'clock. As a matter of fact, let me message her because I know she's getting ready. I can't imagine having to have that responsibility that you just have to keep going. I guess you probably never thought about doing it at home because I know that that's also an option. But I've also heard that dialysis at home could be risky if you don't do it properly. Then you can like risk having an infection or something like that. I think that's why some people that are not really, say, medically inclined, they choose to go into the facility as opposed to choosing the home dialysis option. But I can't imagine having to do that. But I guess if I had to, I would, but I just can't imagine having to do that. Exactly. Prayers for Mike. Then you have to be there for like 3, 4 hours, right? I mean, that takes a lot of dedication, determination. I'm trying to find her number so I can text her. But she's been doing dialysis for years, like years, ever since she was like a kid. Her yeah, for a long time. And now she's in her 60s. Just imagine your whole life you're just sick. I mean, some people are more sick than others. Some people are whatever, but wow. You have 4 hours. I think that's what she does. She does about 4 hours. You have to do it at the house every day. Aw, been on it 10 years. Wow. So you go into the facility and then you also do it at home? Wow. My prayers are definitely with you. Wow. Wow. Hmm. I am thine, O Lord. I have heard thy voice, and it told thy love to me. But I long to rise. Oh, so what were you saying about, you said do it at the house every day? Oh, you said no, have to do it at the house every day. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. But I long to rise in the arms of faith and be closer drawn to thee. If you do home, since you got to do it every day. Okay. Draw me nearer, nearer, blessed Lord, to the cross where thou hast died. Draw me nearer, nearer, blessed Lord, to thy precious presence. Anyway, there are heights of joy that I may not reach till I rest in peace with thee. I live with my mom. How do you like your grits and what do you have with them? I like actually, when I cook my grits, I started this new practice. I put like a dash of parsley, a dash of cayenne pepper, butter, and salt. Not a lot of salt because I have high blood pressure, so I'm not trying to eat a lot of salt. You don't taste the cayenne pepper and you don't necessarily taste, you don't taste the parsley and you don't taste the cayenne pepper unless I go overboard, which I don't because my mom doesn't like all that pepper. It just kind of changes the flavor of the grits. Like I said, it's just like a dash of parsley and a dash of cayenne pepper, butter, and salt. And then I generally eat it with some type of vegetarian meat. If I'm at my favorite breakfast restaurant, then I'll eat turkey bacon. Sometimes I eat tofu. Sometimes I eat vegetarian sausage. It all depends. Sometimes fried fish, whatever's available. Mr. Venture Morse. But yeah, I like my grits savory, but not too salty because I have to back up off that salt because I'm trying not to stroke out or anything. Trying to do better. Salt is overrated. And my mom is not supposed to have a lot of salt either, so we both are in the same boat. You went blind from high blood pressure? Wow. I know that that's possible. The blood vessels, I guess, ruptured in your eyes, right? Um, I was on prednisone one time because of pain in my body, especially my foot. Prednisone is an evil drug. That stuff was literally making me feel like I was going blind. And then when I was checking the side effects, one of the side effects, of course, is terrible vision. Now it works. It'll bring down the inflammation and you won't feel like any pain because it does work, but the side effects are not even worth it. That's why I'm like, I'd rather my foot to be hurting because sometimes it flares up to the point where I feel like I need to cut it off. It's just that bad. Bad, bad, bad. But anyway, yeah. She must be sleeping because she didn't respond back. But I know she should be getting ready to drive out of there to go to her appointment. Today is Monday. And she goes Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Do you have what are you talking about, Paul? I don't think you meant to type that word, did you? Do you have no, you might want to retype that. I'm not sure what you're trying to say with that one. I like mine, and then as they're simmering, I add egg on top with a dash of salt and pepper and a few chunks of cheese. That sounds good. For me, I'm not really an egg person, even though I ate eggs every day of my pregnancy with my daughter. When I used to eat eggs sometime back in the day when I used to eat eggs, I would have it on the side. But you're basically saying that you're one potting it. Oh, okay. You're saying she probably went yesterday because of the scheduling. That's possible. Because I know she's told me that before, like when it's holidays, that they change things up. And then one time she had to wait for a long time because I think it was some holiday on Friday. And then she went that Wednesday and she said she couldn't go back again that Monday. So then she had to control her liquid intake because, of course, you know more about that than I would, but there are restrictions because since the body is not processing liquid, then you have to be careful how much you bring into the body. And you're right. I didn't think about that because that is Wednesday, New Year's Day. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. But then that would mean what? You have to go Sunday, Tuesday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then get back on track on the next week, I guess. Mhm. Wow. 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 8 ounce. Yeah, exactly. She always have those little. She loves to drink soda, which is not good for you, but for her, she likes to drink soda because it gives her sugar and it gives her whatever else. But that's not the best choice. And every time I used to say something to her, but I don't say anything anymore because people are gonna do what they want to do. She barely drinks water. Barely drinks water. But I guess she says if she's gonna drink something, she's gonna drink something that she likes. But she never finishes the soda. To me, I'm like, you buy all this soda, and then she's sipping on it because you know the drill. She sipping on it, and then she has all these open soda things all over the place. But once the fizz goes, then she doesn't want it anymore. She's a trip. You go Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Oh, okay, wow. I guess sometimes that's about all I drink in a day too, because I'm doing really bad about drinking water. And right now I need to drink water. Speaking of water, and I hear mommy singing on her morning prayer time. I can hear her singing, so that means mommy is awake and doing well. Thank God for another day. I don't drink no water at all. Now tell me why you choose not to drink water. Because water goes through the body too quickly or what? I guess there's got to be a reason. Because she doesn't drink water that much either. And then if she eats fruit, then she eats like a very little bit of fruit too. That's what I'm saying. You never know. Like I said, you only know what you know. But if you walk a mile in another man's shoes, then you'll feel their journey. That's why we need to be empathetic and understanding with people around us because everybody's journey is different. Oh, so you're she likes orange Fanta, so now you're on the Sprite. Okay. Do they tell you to drink soda? I'm wondering. Do they tell you to drink soda? Because now you're drinking soda. She's drinking soda. And I'm not sure what that word is you just type. It looks like onterjection. I don't know what that means. If that's a medical term, never heard of it. Onterjection. I wonder if mommy wants to go to the store with me, but I think she has a 6 o'clock, so she wouldn't be able to go with me because she meets some people at 6 o'clock too. 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock. That's dedication. I can meet with myself at 4 o'clock, but meeting with other people, no, I get. Oh, in. I got you. In in. I can't even say the word right. Indigestion. I got you now. If I phonetically think about it, indigestion. Yeah, I get that problem too. I got you. From border in border. Oh, I think you mean water. You get indigestion from water. Okay. Phonetically, it comes out when you say it out loud. How does water give you indigestion? But I guess I don't know. That would be interesting. I mean, I don't know about your health situation, but water gives you indigestion. Okay, I'll believe you. What other choice do I have? Water gives you indigestion. Maybe I guess that's why she drinks it too. Cause I know, like I have the remedy where I drink ginger ale if I feel like my my stomach is doing crazy stuff. I drink ginger ale, but ginger ale is not even like it used to be. It doesn't even have enough bubbles or fizz to give you a release of a burp or something. What do you mean by don't ask you? Don't ask you what? Who else am I going to ask? Oh, you mean because you can't see what you're typing? Yuting. Hi. Yuting. Let me guess. You're from somewhere in Asia. Your last name is Cui. I don't know how to say that, but welcome to the live. How are you doing today? It is 4 a.m. in the morning. Lemon water is the best all day, every day. Well, we've been taught to drink lemon water early in the morning, which I sometimes start drinking lemon water, Venture Morris. Lemon water, especially warm lemon water in the morning, is ideal for, and it's very beneficial. I'm good. You ting, you ting. Are you from South Korea? Or are you from Indonesia or the Philippines or some other place? No talking about the water deal. Oh, you said don't ask you about the water deal. So you're the one that said it gave you indigestion. Yay! 안녕하세요. I was wondering because I was like, your name sounds like it might be Korean. Are you in Korea or you live in the States? And no, I don't speak a lot of Korean, just a little bit. I used to teach in Korea back in the day. 안녕. Russ, sometimes I get headaches if I don't drink coffee. Now you totally flipped the script. I live in Korea. Busan, Daejeon, Cheongju, Daejeon, Seoul. Where are you? Jeju-do, Wedo, Gwangju, Gyeongju, Incheon, Daegu. You don't know why though. It's got to be a reason, I guess. Probably the fact that you're not processing liquids. Maybe it's something about processing water. I lived in Cheongju, Daejeon, and Busan. I lived in Cheongju twice. Cheongju-shi. So welcome from South Korea. I'm assuming you're from South Korea. I don't think you're from North Korea. Well, yeah, I was teaching conversational English in Bible classes for my church as a volunteer missionary. Yep, many moons ago. I went after I graduated from university for a while. Uh-huh. Actually, I think I'm gonna go to breakfast this morning. I don't really feel like cooking. But cooking is much healthier. So that's what I better just get up and go get some stuff and then come back. If I leave early, then I'll get back early. Hope it's not foggy. Let me see if it's foggy outside. Because if it's foggy, that's like, because the fog has been very low to the ground. It is Monday, Russ. You've been missing in action. I hope you're well wherever you are. I don't remember where you are, but I hope you're well wherever you are. We had some like hurricane like weather yesterday in our neck of the woods. Okay, you ting. I wish I knew what that CUI. I don't remember seeing that name. I guess it's QE. QE. I gotta go by. You never did tell me where you were, but that's okay. I really don't have to know. Ooh, 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 ooh. I pray for God's continued healing and mercy and supportive companionship. Amen. Q? Yeah, but the Korean language is very funny. Because I know like this one person, his name was EUI, and it was EU, like EU. So I'm like, would you say ki, you? I don't know. I would have to see it written in Korean, then I could read it better, as opposed to when they try to make it into English, the English alphabet. It was bad over here. Yeah, I was seeing it was from like all like in that little whatever you call it, I forget that zone. And then it was Denzel was saying it was bad down where he is too, and he's south of me. So I don't know how far down it went in Florida, but it got pretty rough yesterday. So yeah, the weather. It was bad, bad, bad. Boop, boop. I gotta start doing some arm exercises. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I lost weight. I gained weight. I lost weight. And then when you lose weight, of course, what happens? You get that. I'm supposed to be exercising, so I gotta start exercising. Did y'all see Gabby's video? Did you see Gabby's video? She started a weight loss journey, Sister Nika. She started a weight loss journey series, and she was cracking me up because she's doing a voiceover, and she had me cracking up. She talking about she don't know about these wings or something. She was called talk about the wings of her arms. Yeah, you mean tornado, Venture Morse? I don't know, but it definitely felt like a tornado was coming by because it woke me up because I was sleeping yesterday afternoon when I was trying to rest, and it woke me up because I heard all this noise. About four tornadoes touched by me. I wouldn't be surprised because I saw that they were in the area, and I just prayed that they would not come near me. And it felt like one was very, aw, yeah, yep, yep, yep. But once again, like I said, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I need to start doing it and stop making excuses. And this is my right arm. My left arm gives me trouble, and I have my therapy band, my stretchy band, and it's right on my door. And all I need to do is grab it and pull it, and I don't even do that, but I got to start doing it. I have no excuse. In my phone, the alarm faithfully goes off for my arm circles, for my back exercises, for every exercise that I'm supposed to be doing. And what do? I say done. I swipe it on the done. And I didn't do anything. That's like I'm lying to myself every time. And I got to stop it. So now when it goes off, even though I may want to go, oh, I need to stretch my back, stretch everything that needs to be stretched, every body part that's been in therapy, which is a lot of them, and get it done. Get it done. And if you're supposed to be doing your exercises, you need to get it done too. Stop making excuses. Yeah, I actually feel better when I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel better. I do. And if you don't have one of these and you have issues, these are at Walmart in the pharmacy section. Oh, be quiet, Mike. Yeah, I know. I'm going on, and some people have bigger problems, but right now this is my problem, and it feels like a problem for me. So come on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But anyway, these are at Walmart, and if you don't have one, they're very good to have. Especially like when you wake up and you got a little kink in your neck, and they only cost like $5. All the tools are right here. This is my finger massager, right by my face. Sometimes I wake up, arthritis in my hand makes me cry, so I have to do that too. But my back is like feeling like, this is my mechanical boyfriend or husband, since I don't have one. I need a husband that's gonna massage my back and everything else that I need. Until then, I'm gonna use these tools. But I wouldn't expect my husband to do it all the time, but it would be nice. But until then, I gotta use the mechanical tools that are given. Thank God for giving man the wisdom to make these devices to help us. And Mike, how dare you tell me tisk tisk? My symptoms, my problems in life are big to me. Maybe they're not like what you're going through, but they're big to me. And that's the same thing I'm saying. We have to be empathetic. You don't know what it's like to walk in my shoes. You're not there when I can't walk. There are times where I feel like I can't walk because I'm in such pain. So we have to show sympathy and empathy, care, concern for our fellow man, So how dare you say tisk tisk to me? I'm gonna excuse you, Mike, because you're getting ready to go to dialysis. I'm gonna excuse you for right now. But have some grace. Have some mercy. Thank you. This is actually helping my hand because when I put my hand on it, it's actually massaging my joints as well. It's like dual purpose. That reminds me of like when I used to do my skincare when I used the Mary Kay. Mary Kay products are really good. And then it's like you can buy the hand stuff, which is called satin hands, and then you can buy the skincare. But then when I realized when I did my skincare with Mary Kay, my hands were also getting softer. So I was like, why should I buy satin hands if my hands are going to get softer by doing the skincare? So I didn't buy, even though I do have some satin hands right now. I actually have some Mary Kay products that I don't sell. I need to sign up again so I can get my discount and get another supply. But anyway, that's what I do. If you like Mary Kay, that's not a bad idea. You invest in yourself, and then you have products that last you for about 2 years, and then you sign up again and get some more products. The people around me in my neck of the woods, they don't want to pay for Mary Kay. Very few people that I know, so I kind of got whatever. Not that I couldn't sell it, but it was just more work. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. And I'm telling myself that yes, I do need to do it and stop making excuses. I was taking my mom's hair out yesterday, and then that really aggravated my shoulder too. But she wanted her hair out, and my mom can't do it exactly by herself, so I had to bite the bullet. I had to bite the bullet. And, oh, I keep dropping my pillow. I had to bite the bullet and get mom's hair out. And she said, "Thank you so much." I said, "You're welcome, mommy." And I said, "Now can I rest, mommy?" But we got to go get some grits. But I think I'm going to have to leave her because I know she wants to do her 6 o'clock time. So in about 1 hour, I'm going to get out of here. For me to walk in your shoes would be very painful. I know my feet are way big. Whatever, venture voice, you already know. It's a figure of speech to experience one's journey in life while you're trying to be extra. You know what? There. Speaking of that, there's a particular situation that I've had experienced before, and it involved my kids. I always have all these illustrations, but why? When a child has grown out of a shoe, don't keep putting that shoe on. You know that child is growing. And that's so disturbing when some parents do that. I know you buy these brand names that's wasting money. You know the kid is going to grow out of it in probably a month or less. And then because they're Nikes or Jordans, you want to keep squeezing their foot in there. Come on, y'all. Stop doing that. Just go to Walmart, get some cute shoes, like me, because I get shoes from Walmart. They're very comfortable to work in. Yeah, I wear a brand when I get ready, but brands are overrated, but that's just me. But I hate when I see people do that to the babies, sticking their foot in that shoe and squeezing their toes up and stuff. Like, come on now. And then those kids, okay, you be right back, Mike Murphy. And yeah, it's like those kids are gonna get those bunions, like those what do you call those things? It's not corns, but it's like when the skin has been rubbed so much that it looks like they've got whatever you call it on their joints. It's not fair to them. They haven't even started life yet, and you're ruining their feet by trying to ball their toes up in the shoes. Like, get real. Go to Family Dollar, buy whatever. Just quit balling your kids' feet up in shoes. And I can only imagine when I think about those ladies in China back in the day when they used to force them to have small feet. Have you ever actually seen those videos? You can like look that up on YouTube. It's almost like they were, well, if you know the story about what I'm talking about, they literally broke their feet. And if you see the pictures, it's like they balled their toes up under just to get them to have these little cute feet so that they could be in that little outfit. And then you wonder when you see all those movies why they were like shuffling. They didn't have a choice but to shuffle because it was like literally like say these were say like this is where my toes literally they broke this bone probably in 2 or 3 spots just to force it back under. And I'm like, my God, I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine. I could not imagine. I could not imagine. And I mean, like, the things that people go through for beauty, the vanity, vain. And I'm hoping that they still don't do that. I hope that is no longer a part of their society. But I really never checked that part out. But I hope not. Maybe somebody in the deep woods is probably still doing it, but I hope not. I hope not. Sister Nika, are you sleeping? Or you still got one eye open and looking? All right. Time to get up so I can get out of here. Cause I did want to go to Walmart yesterday, but it was raining and raining and raining and raining. And I just didn't feel like getting wet yesterday. I keep falling in love with him. Oh, you're here? Over and over and over and over again. All right. I'm going to let y'all look at the ceiling for a minute because I'm not dressed properly. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. I have gathered myself and returned. And now I'm going to make up my bed because this bed will not see me anymore. Because I got to get up because I got things to do. So I got to make up my bed. Thank you for helping me. You hold this side and I'm going to hold the other side. Okay, you ready? All right. Are you holding your side? Oh no. I remember when I first bought this bed for my daughter, we would always lose things in the crack and then we would have to pull the whole bed apart to get it out. So then I realized I had to put like some masking tape to block that little gap. And it seemed like every morning my daughter would, not every morning, but almost every morning, she would drop her phone between the crack and I would be like, oh boy. And of course, no one wants to leave the house without their phone. Then we would have to pull the bed apart just for her to get her phone before we got out to go to school. So since I put the bed back up again, what about the African tribes that stretch their neck? I guess that's what you meant. Yeah, I know them too. And I was going to mention about the ones who do that circumcision where they're cutting the clitoris of the lady and they're doing it in a way without medicine for numbing. And I think that's horrible. A lot of people have been, trying to stop that, but I know in some areas they still do it. I can't imagine that either. And then they got everybody watching you in agony and everybody's dancing around like it's a big, wonderful thing. But to me, that just seems wild. Like, why would you cut that part off? I mean, like, really? But I guess they so called had their reasons. I guess so. But yeah, that neck thing is serious. And they just stretch and stretch and stretch. I forget which tribe or country does that, but I've seen that too. Yeah, that's what's going on. I keep falling in love with him over and over again. Over and over again. I keep falling in love with him over over and over again. Over and over again. Today is the 30th of December. Wow. When you really think about it, it's like, wow. I just remembered, it was just the other day. Literally. Just the other day that the Lord has blessed me. All right. The nail salon is now open. Just the other day that the Lord has blessed me. He has kept me from all evil. And my mind is stayed on Jesus. Let me move my laptop before I do something crazy to my laptop. You don't need to be on the little table at the moment. Just another day that the Lord sure enough has blessed me. If I can say one word, if I can't say one word, I'll just wave my hand. You shed your blood on me. And if I remember now. They didn't even send me the thing that connects to the what-you-call-it. I guess because they sell these things probably all around the world, and you have to put your own, the one that's appropriate for the country that you live in. I guess that's why they do that nowadays. They just give you a USB and you figure out the rest. You figure out which one you need in your country because every country has a different thing. Like when I was in Korea, they had this like big round thing with these like big prongs. Big prongs. If I Yeah, that's what she said. She went to dialysis yesterday. She went to dialysis yesterday. This is my, what you call this thing again? Nail lamp. Professional gel polish LED nail dryer. That's what it's called. So I'm going to put it right here. Uh-oh. All right. I gotta move the table back. Ugh. All right. Move that out of the way. Welcome to the live. Are you the same people? If you're new, once again, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Maybe I should use my other phone stand, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. This one is showing my big face. It is what it is. If you know what they usually do, they make the surface of your nail a little rough so that the stuff can stick on it. Yep. I don't have any nails because I cut them down. Maybe by the time I get ready to go back to work, the nail grow back up just a little bit, but I cut them down to the bed, to the quick, as they say for the doggies. I need to cut Mocha's nails too, because Mocha's been stubborn, but I'm going to have to jack her up and tie her on something to cut her nails so she won't try to bite me, so that she won't hurt herself trying to walk around with nails that are a little bit too long. I don't know, but sometimes she's just not in the mood, and that's typical. A lot of dogs sometimes are just not in the mood for nail grooming. And I try not to hurt her, because once you have a bad memory, that bad memory leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Just like when she gets to the vet's office, she realizes where she is, and then she's like, no, I don't want to go in, I don't want to go in. Because they're always doing something to her, because every time she goes, it's an event. So that's why I didn't even take her this month, like I was saying I was going to take her, because I didn't want her to be going through all that. And it's not that urgent, so I postponed it. And then she's been having seizures, so now I'm kind of like, I don't know. All right, I'm not into the matte color, the matte finish. You know, the matte finish that makes it look dull. I'm a glossy girl. I guess I come from the glossy era. I want my nails to be shiny, sparkly. Let's see what color I'm going to pick. I bought this set. It has 6 choices in it. Mocha knows the vet building when you pull up there. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, yeah. She even knows before we even get to the building, because I guess she smells the environment. Not to mention when she actually gets there and we park, and then she starts to go, like, no, I don't want to be here. Then I usually cover her head up. I don't even try to take her in the lobby anymore, because other dogs often trigger her, and I never know which one that will, so I just kind of keep her outside. I'm trying to understand these colors, because it's like these colors have a color and then a shimmer of a color, a different color. And then when I picked this one the last time, that was blue, pink and blue. And I'm not even sure which color that one is, but they're all subtly different. They're subtly different. Very similar, but different. I think I'm going to try this one. Top coat, base coat. Base, it says foundation. That's what it says. Foundation. I don't know. Mocha's just not socialized in some ways, because she just used to being at home with me. Just like people, if you don't go out around people, then you feel isolated, or you feel whatever, anxiety. Well, same thing with her. Base coat, base coat. All right, so let the fun begin. How much does it cost to do gel polish down where you are, Sister Nika? Because around here it's like 30, like between 25, 35 in this zone. and more, depending on where you go, just to polish your nails with this gel polish. It's overrated. That's why I was like, and buying all that I bought, I think it cost like maybe 20. It's less than $30, whatever it is. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I've been through many of those days. But I found for me, like when you start making plans and decisions about things, then that goes down. When you have like unresolved things that you have not decided on, that creates anxiety. At least for me, it does. Unresolved things will create anxiety because your mind is still searching for answers. So, whatever that might be, don't know. But once I started making decisions about certain things, then 25, 30, yeah, that's how it is here too. And it's just polish. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just polish, just new style of polish. Why should I go there? I mean, it's okay to be in a little environment and get pampered or whatever, but when you really think about it, I'm like, I could do this myself at home. The last time I did it, I was like, man, please. What I could have done with $35 or whatever. But anyway, self care is the best care. That's where I am right now. That's what I believe. Self care is the best care. I'm supposed to be able to make nail art with this. I saw that on the thing. So I'm going to see how that works. I'm going to try that part today. I was trying to read what it says on this little thing. Oh, it just says Beatles gel polish. You up making a... No, my grocery list is already made, which is not... I'm really going for grits. Why you be up so late? I'm not up. I woke... Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm not up late. I'm waking up early. There's a difference. I went to bed before the chickens, because that's what I do. I don't have no kids but my dog. Yes, that is true. I keep putting things off and my anxiety grows greater. Trust me, I know. When I tell you I've been there, I've been there. I've been down that road, down that address. And that's why I had to start making decisions. Now, when I was going through that criminal court case stuff, that stuff was out of my control, and that created a whole lot of anxiety because I did not have control over it. But the things that we do have control of, what we can do something about it. Now, if what's going on is beyond your control, then that's a whole nother ball game. And that's why I start calling on Jesus and give me some patience and some endurance to run the race. Because it's not easy. It's not over. It's not finished. Unresolved things in the mind will create anxiety. Needing to forgive somebody creates anxiety. Needing to address issues that you don't want to address creates anxiety. He's a mender. Hey, I need to fix my setup. My setup. Good day to you, duty calls. Duty calls at 4:54 in the morning. Duty calls. Okay, Venture Morse, thank you for popping in. Duty calls, huh? Yeah. I used to do that. That's why I started writing a lot of things down. Like my mom used to always tell me, when you wake up and that stuff is on your mind, keep your little planner or notebook beside the bed, and then you write it down. Write it down. Get it out of your head and write it down on paper. It helps to kind of like, it's like you're retraining yourself. And then you need to start working on a plan. Start working on a plan. Whatever that plan is. All right, so one base coat down. Put that back in the box. Sometimes we have too much time on our hand, depending on how our lives are set up. We have too much time on our hands. And then our mind just runs away. And my mind was doing that because I would be doing like next to nothing. I would just choose to do like nothing, and then my mind would just be all over the place. But like they say, an idle mind is the devil's workshop, and that's very true. Your thoughts run very rampant. But if you keep yourself active, now some people keep themselves too active because they're trying to avoid their thoughts, and I know some people like that. But my thing is, you got to resolve whatever those things is. You'll drive yourself crazy, so to speak. Oh, this color looks white. Do I want to put that color on? I think this one's supposed to be like white and pink. Do I want white looking nails? Anyway, I'll try it. I'll put it on one finger and see what it looks like. Change me, oh God. Make me more like you. Change me, oh God. Wash me through and through. Create me a clean heart. This color is like a peach color. At least that's what it's looking like. But it's like it's white, but it has like a peach under the back. I don't know how to describe it. It's like it has a color. Then when you shift your hand, it looks like the other color. I don't know how you describe that, but that's what it does. So this one looks like it's peach. The other one had like blue. Like when I would rotate my hand, it would be blue, but this one has like white and like peach. I don't know. I'll see how it does. I'll see what it do. I see what it do. I see what it do. I see what it do. And I forgot to put the designs in there. I did it on my thumb with this because when I saw it, you're supposed to be able to like make designs with this. I guess whatever type of designs you want to create with this. And then I'll see how it does on my thumb. I did it on my thumb, but I forgot to do it on my fingers. What are you doing, Mocha? And they're moving all around and around and around. You know, this week is going by too fast already, and it's already Monday. It's not easy, but Vita, thanks for understanding. I don't put much in writing. I understand. I used to not put anything in writing either. But I did write some things. I don't write everything. And I probably have maybe one or two entries because I have some thoughts that I put in one little book and some thoughts in another book. I don't keep up with it either. I'm just saying what my mommy said. Just saying what mommy said that I should do. I don't always listen. But I do know that certain things, and what I've done too is I write it. And if I really feel like I don't want anyone to ever read it or know, I burn it. For some things that you really don't want to share with the world. But when you write it and you see it written on paper, and then I just get a match and I just burn it. That also helps too. Helps me. Oh, I understand. I understand that too. You've told me that before, and I definitely understand that. Especially when you have people like the Paul in here. I guess he didn't come back. I only put him in timeout for 30 minutes. He probably thinks he's out for the whole day. I'm sure 30 minutes have passed by already. Yep, because there's somebody in here besides you and me. Someone quietly listening. And that's okay too. Whatever my channel does for you that's good, I'm glad. And I hope that you're well. It's hard to polish these little stubby nails because I really took my nails like all the way down. Because I don't know what it is about gel polish, but it actually makes your nails grow like really fast. I'm only going to put one coat of this because it's kind of like white, white. I'm not keen on all that white polish stuff that's going on right now. All right, let's see what it do. I'm just going to do one coat and then put a top coat. Now I look like I have like, it looks golden. And it looks weird. But it's like, it looks more white and then it looks golden. But I don't know what it looks like, but it just looks white. I'm not big on the white looking nails. I guess it kind of accents my regular nail color. It just gives it a like, it almost looks like when you have on clear polish. Anyway, I'll see what it do. I'll see what it do. It probably would be even worse if I put another coat because it's like, I guess it's subtle. It's subtle. But that peachy color stands out. And then actually I see little sparkles of blue and pink and all kind of other colors. So it's a kind of a multicolored sparkle. Yeah. I'm not big on bold colors. None of these colors are like bold colors. Yeah, I'm a very low key E type polished person. Now I'll put colors on my toes like blue. Because right now they're blue. But I definitely don't put it on my nails, man. Keep my nails low key, low key, low key. All right. See, I get mixed up sometimes, but I did do both hands. So now I'm on the top coat. Do I want to try the matte? No, I don't. I don't know what I'm going to use that matte finish. I got it because it was just in the set that I got with the top coat, the base coat, and the soak off. But I don't know if when I'm going to use the matte color because I really like glossy finish. I really like the glossy finish. And I'm trying not to let it drain into the side of my nail. But the last time I was putting too much on the brush. So now I'm trying to perfect that because I didn't want to have to go back and try to file that away. And I didn't file it away. So I left that like weird side because it drained off on the side and made like a little weird little thing to the side. Yeah. I really keep them low because of my job. I always say I never want to be the one that somebody tries to accuse of scratching their child or something like that. I just do it for safety and health wise, making sure I don't have nothing foreign under my nails in this line of work. And it's easier to keep your nails clean. Oh, that's cool. I made that little design. Don't know if you can see it, but it's in there. It's very subtle as well. I can see it. It did it because when I put it under the light, it dried it. Yep, it's there. I see it. I see it. I see it. All right, light. Boom. Boom. Russ, you came back. Who said I was going to go back to bed? You thought. But anyways, good morning to you, Russ. Remind me where you're from, Russ, because I really don't remember. Rush, are you the one from Memphis? This is where I get myself in trouble when I start guessing. But are you the one from Memphis? Oh, I am right. Uh-huh. Okay. Somehow I remember that for whatever reason. Memphis, your time, and you're further back than me because it's 5 o'clock. I'm getting ready to go to Walmart. I might consider a kit like that when I get better. When you get better. And I really don't know what's going on, but what's going on with it's easy to polish unless there's something going on with your hand. I mean, I don't know your situation, but when you start doing things for yourself, it starts to make you feel better. The little things. Most of this year, I didn't even polish my nails. I think the last time I polished my nails was in March, and then I had just polished them, I think, in November. I had stopped polishing my nails like all of those months when I was on my so called sabbatical and my journey of recovery and healing. I mean, it's affordable. Make a wish list, I'll buy it for you. Amazon wish list, send me the link and I'll buy it for you. Yep, I will. I got a wish list. My registry. I added some pajamas. What did I add on there yesterday? I added something. I added a watch on there yesterday. And I'm gonna keep it up there. Anybody in the world can find it because I made it public. A random stranger could buy it and send me a gift. Yeah, that's what I've got, the gel kit. This is considered a gel kit. The polish, the light. I guess in a way, I didn't buy the big one because they have ones that are like big. Like if you're trying to be like a nail tech and so many colors, I didn't want to get that. I just picked one that had like the 6 colors and kept it, practical for me. I still didn't spend a lot of money because the light that I got, I think it cost $9.99. It's not expensive. I mean, you could pick one that's really expensive, but why? I know you meant the gel kit. You just go on Amazon and pick what you need, and then you put it on a registry, and you make your registry. You can actually do a share by link, or you can make it public, where anyone can like type it in and find it, or you can just put to share the. People can find it by having the link only. Those two choices that you can do with Amazon. All right, like what I always forget is remembering to put it under the light. Light, polish light, polish light, polish light, polish light. You can't even hardly tell that it's there. It's so like subtle. But it's really like white. Like in person it kind of looks, I don't know what it looks like, golden. It just kind of accents my natural nail. We'll see what it do. We'll see what it do. And just like that, it's done. It's done, it's done, it's done. Gabby was saying this polish was burning her hand. So I'm wondering. It's not burning me. My daughter said it didn't burn her, so I took my daughter's advice and got this one. But sometimes we have different things going on with us, so I don't know. But this is the Beatles brand. Be bold, be you, be Beatles. That's what it says on the box. Is your mom still alive? I'm guessing so. Maybe, I don't know. Oh no, I think you told me that your parents were not with you anymore, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's like every day I miss my dad. So I can relate to that. It got easier over the years, but it's like every day I miss my dad. Right, you did tell me that. I remembered after I said it. I can't even imagine. I don't even want to imagine. My pastor that I was doing some therapy with, he was telling me about we were talking about something, and he was telling me that I need to get to a place where I start mentally preparing myself, because under most normal circumstances, my mom would go before me, but it's not a guarantee I could go before my mom. And then he was saying, he was joking with me, talking about I'm going to be crying and snot is going to be coming all out my nose. But I've seen that happen to a lot of people. It's just so devastating. It's so devastating. I mean, some people might control themselves a little bit better, but the average person, they go through a lot. They go through a lot. But I think God is preparing me in many ways. I think so. God is preparing me in many ways. I know it will not be an easy thing for sure. I still cry. My dad died 24 years ago, and it still feels like literally like yesterday sometimes, and I think about it too much. So my dad died, he wasn't like in my life, and though that was another issue, so it really made it hard. But life comes with the all kind of things, and it is what it is. I'm glad my sister was there. I actually was living out of the state at the time. I wasn't even living in Florida at the time. Yeah. But you know, one thing for me, as I moved about, I've always found people from church generally. Like here, I have a bonus dad. He calls me his goddaughter. He just adopted me. Everywhere I've been, I've always like adopted a mom. Like when I would be in other places, when I would live, I would always have this one person that would be like my mom. Some person that I would get close to that would be there to nurture me like a mom. That helps. And I was in Michigan one time, and then that lady, I'm pretty sure she's dead now because she was an older lady. But then again, she might not be dead. Just because I think she's dead, she might not be dead. She was cool. I always like to get close to like down to earth Christian ladies who have not forgotten. You know what I mean? They have not forgotten what they used to do, where they been, where they came from. People that try to put on that facade and act like they're perfect and they never did anything wrong. No, that's not the one for me. So I always seek out the people that I know that I need, and I position myself to become part of their lives. Yeah, gotta hang around real people. That's like the worst thing, to hang around people that are pretending. It's like they're no help to you because they act like they're perfect, right? No one's perfect. No one's perfect. Nobody, nobody, nobody. Every time I open this book, it has the at a glance 2025, and I keep thinking it's 2024, and it's not. I'm still trying to get used to this little book. I got this from one of these, the Humane Society, that they're always asking me for money. Anyway, wonderful people that are here watching. It is now 5:14. I'm about to transition. This phone cannot go out of the house. This phone. And I always have to remember that because sometimes I walk out with it like, and then all of a sudden like, oops, Wrong phone. But nevertheless, I am going to get out of here and I will go live at some point again on my real phone, as I say. Yeah. But right now, I'm going to end this live before I forget that I need to end this live. Thank you for vibing with me. Thanking you for helping me. What's for breakfast? I'm going to Walmart to get it. I want grits again. And we don't have any more. So I'm going to go get some. And then again, I might not even eat it. I just want to go. Actually, I really just want to go out and ride, to be honest. To be honest, I just want to go for a ride. No, 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 Sister Nika, you didn't run me away by no means. By no means. I think I've said way worse things than you've ever ventured to type. And I wouldn't say that they're worse things. I'm just choosing to share my journey. It must be getting cold outside because the heater keeps coming on. The temperature must be dropping. I did put the heater on just in case, and it's coming on. But I'm dressed for the weather if it did get a little nippy. No, ma'am, you're not running me away at all. I think you've been present. My goal is to be a clinical mental health therapist. So not very much can run me away when it comes to talking to people. It's just time for me to get my little butt back in school, get my master's, and start doing what I do. No, ma'am. I always tell you, feel free to talk to me anytime. Anytime, all the time. No need to be sorry. No need to be sorry. Nothing to be sorry about. Free yourself. And it's up to you to free yourself. Free yourself. I don't know what it is. I wish I could help you, but whenever you want the help, I'll be right here. Right here. But you have to first begin. And trust me, I've felt, and I still feel, but I'm doing better. But I felt what I can kind of empathize with, and I can only imagine some of the things that you might be experiencing. But definitely got to start forgiving yourself. And I think you were on when I showed y'all that thing that I made. I think it was you, Denzel, and James when I was showing you my little vision board, so to speak, when I was struggling. And a lot of the times we have to learn to forgive ourselves. And there were some things I needed to forgive myself for. Those things will hold you hostage in your mind as well. At some point, you got to like let those things go and realize that that happened. Yes, it happened. I'm acknowledging that it's happening. I'm acknowledging the feelings that I've had because of it. And then I also have to understand why I have to let it go. And it took me about 7 months because I'm like, before I go pay another therapist, I'll be my own therapist. Well, I'll show it to you. One day I made this. I thought you were there when I made this. I made it on cardboard. And then this says just live, just believe, just achieve, just do. And if you notice right here, that says smile more. And then this says overcome. And this is the part where I'm talking to you right now about we got to be able to overcome those things from the past. Most of it is from the past, it's not even from the present. And this right here in this heart says you can. Even when you feel like you can't overcome, you can. And then this is actually connected with this overcome, and I created my own term, yester years. We always talk about yesterday, but for me, years of pain, years of heartbreak, years of tornadoes. So I said yesteryears. And then at the very bottom, it says what? What does that say? Love yourself. Be strong. And I carried this with me. I could have thrown it away. But every time I look at it, I'm reminded. And I wish I had wrote a date on it, but I did not put a date on it. But I was going through a whole lot when I made this. A whole lot. A whole lot. Yeah. But I keep it right here, as a constant reminder. It's a reminder, a reminder, a reminder. And then that's one thing. My daughter's stepmom is really a wonderful person. And she always made sure that my daughter created vision boards. But that's like, you're welcome. That's like a vision board for my personal growth. I mean, people make vision boards and they map it out and they do all kind of things, saying that this is what their goals are and whatever, whatever. But this was for my mental health. This was for my emotional health. Yeah. And we got to do those kind of things because we have to guide our mind. We have to guide our mind. And that's one thing that a lot of people don't want to grasp. We're guiding our mind. Like when I was talking, was that, which morning was that? It was yesterday when I was doing my skincare and I was talking about yesterday morning was rough for whatever reason. When I got up, it was one of those mornings where I was like, I'm not doing this day. I just didn't feel like it. That thought came to my mind and I reminded myself, no, that's not the option that we're choosing today. And I had to remind myself that I had to get up, be positive and productive. P and P, positive and productive. So that's one thing what I'm saying. We have a choice to guide our thoughts. We can let it run away. And like they said, let the devil have his way or have his day. But then I was like, no, that's not the option I'm choosing. Mm-mm. Nope. Zip nada. But anyway, I need to get situated and I want to get to Walmart before all the people decide to join in. I love to go to Walmart when there's hardly anybody in there. It's just so freeing. But I'm going to see if my mom wants to go. But anyway, I'll be back either way. But I'm going to get ready to get out of here. I should take Mocha so she can bite somebody. Oh, no problem. I don't have a problem with sharing. That's the mission that God put me on, and that's what I'm doing until God says stop. When God says stop, that's when I stop. But until then, I'm trudging along. But anyway, I'll be back. But you probably need to go to bed. I don't know what you need to do, but take care of yourself, whatever that is. And I'll come back when I'm playing around in Walmart. Probably I'm not going to go live while I'm driving down the road because for one, it's dark. And I don't want to turn my light on and have people looking at me and that I can't see in the dark. You know what I mean? They can see me, but I can't see them. Nah, I'm not doing that because it's dark out there. The sun doesn't come up till like 2 hours from now. But anyway, let me go check and see if mommy wants to go. Then we're going to ride together and get what we need to do. Thank you. All right. Take care of yourself. Bye for now. And always remember what? I am special. That's right. And you are special. Until next time, bye for now. Bye.